The 2017 Business Excellence Awards presents the Business Leader of the Year Award, sponsored by MNP. The winner of the Kelowna Chamber of Commerce 2017 Business Leader of the Year is Lane Merrifield. Regarded as a pioneer of virtual worlds for children as co-founder of Club Penguin and former executive vice president at the Walt Disney Company, Lane is a passionate advocate of convergence of creativity and technology, which has fueled his lifelong journey of entrepreneurship.
So I've been in Kelowna now for 14 years. Part of what drew me here as well is I met Dave Crisco, and he had a small web development company here. I'd probably been there only about a year when Lance and I just got kind of talking. He was showing me some cool technology that he had already been working on and already been building. We started kind of brainstorming around, well, what if we did this and what if we did that? And we got so excited about it. And I still remember Dave, he just looked at us and he kind of paused for a second and he said, I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but I've never seen you more passionate, and whatever this is that has you guys so excited, I want in. About a year later, Club Penguin was launched, and then obviously it was a rocket ship after that. When I first left Disney, I thought, okay, I need a bit of a creative outlet. And so I started actually working on this space here. Let's create a place where those entrepreneurs, instead of having to be in their basements, can be encouraged, can be mentored, where investors, instead of feeling like they're off on the fringes, can come in and meet and watch and observe and see what's going on with these startups in real time, and where existing companies, tech companies that have already gone through those processes are able to lease space in the building with an expectation that they're going to be involved in mentoring and helping those that are behind them in that cycle, in that process. So this is my space. And then in the process of that, I started Wheelhouse. People always ask, well, what is Wheelhouse? And the reality is, it's a lot. It's really at the heart of kind of all these different entrepreneurial pursuits. We do some incubation of new companies. We do some investing in companies. We do some consulting. We help entrepreneurs build relationships with VCs, with investors. And ultimately now it's a developer, because Wheelhouse is a company that was officially the developer of the Innovation Center.
He was inspired to shift his focus to the challenges of today's education system and co-founded FreshGrade, a learning collaboration tool focused on the challenges facing teachers, parents, and students in the 21st century classroom.
FreshGrade was born here as well, and FreshGrade is a digital assessment platform that allows teachers to be able to bring together both the quantitative, the historic gradebook, with qualitative examples of learning, video, photos, audio clips, and all of that gets woven together into kind of a newsfeed portfolio that then gets shared with the students and with their parents in real time. It really is about learning and assessment happening. We've continued to grow. We now are in 70% of the schools in BC. Once people start using it, they fall in love, and it's great to hear about students whose learning challenges were discovered faster than they would have been, parents who feel like they're more engaged than they've ever been, teachers who feel more appreciated by the parents and by the administration than they've ever felt.
The recipient of several leadership awards, Lane continues to give back to the community through his many philanthropic endeavors, mentoring and investing in early-stage technology companies, and volunteering on several boards, including his recent appointment to the Premier's Technology Council.
What motivates me is just the fun and the thrill of all the amazing change that our world is going through and the opportunity that we have to change it. For Penguin, it was about allowing there to be a social experience for kids online that was safe. And with FreshGrade, it's about saying, you know what, report cards are over a century old. I know more about what my aunt did on her recent vacation than I know about what my daughter did in school yesterday. That seems odd. Let's go fix that. And so we're trying to fix that. Legacy is a funny word because I think sometimes people associate it with like a donation to a foundation or someone sticking their name on some building. I think we all should be thinking about legacy. Because what is legacy? My legacy when I go hiking is making sure I pick up more trash than I leave behind. It really is just about leaving wherever you were better than how you found it. And I think if we all, throughout life, not just waiting for the someday, are a little bit more legacy minded, this world's going to be a much better place. And so for me, talking about the Innovation Center as kind of a legacy project was just about saying, hey, I got a chance to grow a really amazing company inside a really amazing community. I want to make sure that other people can do the same and that this community is left better for it.
Join us in congratulating Lane Merrifield, this year's Business Leader of the Year.